so many futures where enemies prevail. But I do see a way. There is a narrow way through.
You're brave, we all know that. Be simple. Be direct.
My name is Michael Morley, and I am here to review Dune Part 2, directed by Denis Villeneuve. I hope I got his name right. Starring Timothée Chalamet, Zendaya, Rebecca Ferguson, Josh Brolin, Florence Pugh, Austin Butler, Stellan Skarsgård, Christopher Walken, and Javier Bardem. This is a direct sequel to the film Dune that came out in 2021. This is the continuation of the story from where the first one had left off. Set in the desert, Timothée Chalamet's character is believed to be this messiah, to be the chosen one, to lead this new clan of group of people in the desert. This movie has so much going for it, and it has the right direction, right story. Effects are amazing, the story. This is how a sequel should be. There are so many sequels I see these days that just continue the same trend of what the first movie was, where they just repeat what was successful in the first movie. This is what a sequel should be. Continues the lore, goes more deeper into the characters, gives you a new origin of the characters that we didn't know before. The characters are changing, the characters are evolving, new things are being introduced that will continue this story forward. I gotta say, this is the best movie I have seen since Top Gun Maverick. I loved everything about this movie. There is so much you could literally say to me, Michael, what's Dune like? I could say to you, there are so many things about it that remind me of the film Star Wars. It also has tendencies that reminds me of The Fifth Element, Stargate. There's so many things that you could mix together with different movie franchises that are similar to this, but Dune is definitely its own thing. It kind of feels like a new sort of good franchise, not a dodgy franchise. Well, I would say this is better than the first movie. Timothée Chalamet does a phenomenal job playing the lead role, and I feel like this is the first time I've seen him do something different with the way he projects his voice and commands people, because he's a leader. There's things in his performance I've seen in this movie that I haven't seen from Timothée before, and Zendaya is great. Rebecca Ferguson is amazing. Josh Brolin, love him. Love Josh Brolin. He's so likable in this movie. Javier Bardem, he is in a way like the leader, like he is the messiah that people look at him like he kind of looks like Jesus. He sees Timothée Chalamet's character as the new messiah that's going to take over the reign. And you got Dave Bautista, who was in the first movie, and you kind of feel sorry for his character because he goes through a lot of shit in this movie. Then you got Stellan Skarsgård, who was like the head leader of the weirdos. He's disgusting as hell and looks like an egg, a disgusting egg. He looks like a fat Humpty Dumpty. Then you got Austin Butler. Man, he was, what a villain. What a character. He has so much going for him, and Austin Butler just completely carries and steals the scene in every bit he's in. He was a cool villain, man. It's very rare that you get such a memorable villain. There was so much you could do with him. Loved his character. Then you got Christopher Walken and Florence Pugh, who are in it for a bit, but they do a good job for what they're given. I would totally recommend this movie to anyone who is a movie goer. And I'm going to say this as a movie critic, as a person who loves movies, this is the reason why I go to the movie cinemas. This is the reason why I go to the theaters. This is the reason why I love movies. Movies like this need to be supported. And I'm sure it's going to make a shitload of money at the box office because it is so good. 10 out of 10.
Deal with this prophet. Send assassins.
Fade Rother. He's psychotic.
My allegiance is to you. You believe me? I want you to know I will love you as long as I breathe.
You will never lose me as long as you stay who you are.
Consider what you're about to do, you Paul Atreides.
Silence!